We are back with season 2, episode 4 of 305 Radio. I'm your host, Dre Mav.
What's up, Dre? My name is George of 305 Magazine, and today we have a special guest, Vince the Prince.
What
Always
up, though?
peace.
Vince the Prince in the building. Poppy Silky Smooth, holla at your boy.
Silky
Welcome.
Smooth. Silky smooth.
Welcome
It's good to be
back.
back, Jay. You know what? It's been a minute. We did this a long time ago. How fucking cool was that? Let's run it back one time for old time's sake.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's just wild, man. So, Vince, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What have you been doing? What are you doing? And where are you going?
So I'm from Miami, and you know the journey started here. It was back in 2016. A really cool story with Dre. You know, we touched on it a little bit in the green room, right? And it kind of just flowed organically. We didn't force any of it. I was talking to her about it at a restaurant. The waiter heard. He like offered his email, and the next thing you know, he's like, I have beats. I'm a producer. 2 weeks later, I had a song recorded that I wrote to one of his beats, and then we started looking for open mic nights. So, you know, we found this place, Tea and Poets. We went in there, and he said, look, come through on Wednesdays at like 7, and we have open mic nights. And then that's it. It just steamrolled.
Nice.
You know, and
Shout
I
out
really
to
just
Tea and
haven't stopped.
Poets.
Yeah, shout out Tea and Poets.
Yeah, shout out to Joaquin of Tea and Poets, man.
Jealous Fork.
Oh, the Jealous Fork. That is
Definitely gotta
legit.
hit that.
What is it? Gourmet pancakes?
Gourmet pancakes.
Pancakes.
But now they have a little bit
It's
of
pancakes
everything.
with gourmet everything
Yeah.
on them.
Damn.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So shout out to them.
Amazing. Big shout out to them.
One time for Joaquin. What's up, man?
We'll get Joaquin on the show soon enough.
Yes, Joaquin, you got to come on the show.
That actually, to end that story to your question, was 2016, so it's been 6 years.
Damn good. You got some history. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. And since then?
Since then, I put together 51 songs, and I'm releasing a lot of them right now with my mixtape project called The 30 Days of Summer.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm coming out with 25 songs in a span of 30 days.
All right. Okay. Starting when?
That's already in play right now, so I'm on
Going
song
down
7.
Now.
Yeah, it's
Down
going
by
down
7
right now. All the streaming platforms you know about,
That's what's up.
Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon Prime, you know, the whole thing. Vince the Prince, and look for the 30 Days of Summer. Yeah, it's all over that.
All right, Vince, but hold on a second before we go on, because to me, you're always going to be Ace or Ace Klein. Tell me how Vince the Prince came about, because that was a name change, you know, moving forward into your musical career.
Dre, you know you had to go back with her. I should have taken it back. All right, I see you. I see what you got going on. Okay, so I'm going to just short story this, both parts, right? Ace is a nickname. Vincent is my middle name, actually, in real life. How did I get the nickname Ace? Have you seen the movie Casino? Robert De Niro and the mob movie in Vegas. So anyway, my father is from Israel, and he's Jewish, right? But I'm not. But to my friends, it didn't matter, because in that movie Casino, the only one Jewish person in the whole Italian mafia is Robert De Niro. His name's Ace. So that's where the nickname came from, right? So that's why it was the first thing I thought of to do as a rap name. But then I started using my middle name more, and one day I met this dude, and he was like, this is just cool dude. He was like, he asked me my name, I asked him his, and when I introduced myself, he goes, Vince the Prince. And I was like, what the
And it
fuck?
just
like,
stuck, huh?
I was like, that's
It
it,
just
it's a
stuck.
rap.
It's
You know,
done.
I haven't stopped fucking saying it since he did that.
It sounded good to him. He was like, Vince
the
the
Prince.
Prince? Yeah, I could do this.
I'm all about this.
Shit is money. It represents me. My mom gave me that name, you know, and it fucking sounded great. So I was like, oh, run it.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
good. It's a cool name. All right, so no more Ace.
Well, I mean, you know, my family still hits me up Ace, but not for the rap shit. Vince the Prince, what up?
So what are the names of the 7 songs you dropped so far?
Oh, that's, you're gonna put me on a little. Let me take out my phone here, my trusty Palm Pilot.
Good thing we have those nowadays, huh?
I'm saying,
'cause,
right?
You know, I could.
If not,
just
this
get
guy
on
would
it.
come out with like a Rolodex of papers. Ta, 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 ta,
I
ta.
really.
I'll get back to
I
you
would
on
have been
that.
ready. Though. I would have been ready. Okay, so we got on Spotify. I'm just looking at my Spotify. Vince the Prince, Get That Girl, Keep It 100, I Need a Dance, Baby Come and Fly, On the Low, Show You the World, Link Up, Horror Night, Dribble. And there's also some features in there. I have about 3 or 4 features just in that original lineup.
Who are the features?
One is with Ranji, Dribble. I'm doing a feature with Ranji Bar. Horror Night, I have a feature with Jock. And then Baby Come and Fly, I got a feature with S. Luna. S. Luna's on that joint. Shout out to the homies. What's up, fellas?
Shout out to all those artists.
All right. So how many tracks does the final album have? 25?
I'm branding it as a mixtape. It's really going to be a LP format, so there's going to be a 25-song LP.
Okay.
Or excuse me, a 25-song EP. And the album's going to come after that.
I bet. So it's a 25-track mixtape.
Exactly.
Got it.
That's the best way to brand that. I like that.
Technically, it's an LP.
Yeah, exactly, because of how many. That's why.
Yeah. All right, but that's dope, though. Either way, man. So how long you been doing this rap thing?
6 years, man.
That's
That original, origin takeoff story with the seed plan and just
Yeah, that's
bloom
exactly
like that.
where it started.
Yeah, it was 6 years ago. That's crazy.
That was at Komodo in Brickell.
Oh yeah, that's a
Komodo.
cool story.
Yeah.
Is Komodo still open?
I think so. I think it's
I don't know.
popping and they're 420 friendly from what I hear. So
Shout out Komodo.
shout out to them.
So they're gonna stay in business.
Well, let's hope. But,
Shout out to Komodo for real though. A lot
dope.
went down that day.
I mean, when you think about it, downtown is usually the birthplace of a lot of dope things. You know what I mean? I've been to a lot of events down there, networking events and whatnot, so it's always worked out. You know
It's
what
the
I mean?
financial district. That's where the money's at.
Fact. But you know what? It's moving.
That
it's
area,
moving,
the creative juices get flowing.
But it's moving away from Brickell, which is dope because it's getting into like places like Red Rooster. You ever been there?
Overtown,
Overtown? Oh man, have you been to the Rooster?
right next to the urban.
Yo,
That's
both
also
of those
poppin'.
spots are fire. Shout out to the owners. I don't know.
Shout out to all the
I don't know who.
towners.
If you work there, you're one of the owners or the owner. Shout out, bro. It's pretty dope. It's really a nice spot. You definitely got to go there. A lot of eye candy. No matter where you look, you're gonna end up staring, asking yourself, "What is that?" So it's really dope. And plus the food, fire.
We just had some fire food at Pollo Tropical right now.
I mean,
He was saying Pollo Tropical is like from South Florida. I didn't know that it wasn't.
Yo, they don't have pollo
nationwide.
everywhere,
Yeah,
G.
Pollo Tropical is straight up Miami.
Yeah, that's
Like,
Miami. You can't
if
pull
you
up a
talk
pollo
about a
nowhere
Miami
else.
brand, I believe Pollo Tropical is the first one. Like,
Yeah.
come
Straight
out.
up.
The first one was here, and they haven't branched out anywhere else out of South Florida, have they?
Not
I'm
to
not
my
100%
knowledge, but
sure.
where I'm at, they don't have them. And I think Burger King is also the same thing. I think Burger King originated in Miami.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Actually,
the
know
first
that.
Burger
That'd be
King was
pretty
here.
dope.
Fun fact of the day.
gonna have to
Fun
look that
drop,
up.
bitches.
We got 2 facts.
Dropping knowledge, boy.
Pollo Tropical, which if you're listening to this outside of Miami,
Tropical chicken.
You know you're missing. Think about
Just
it.
in
If you're from Miami,
For
you're
those
outside
of
of
us
the
that are
city,
just
you miss Pollo
Englishers,
Tropical.
tropical chicken.
Well, he was saying he missed Pollo Tropical because I was like, I want to go with a healthier, quick option. So no McDonald's, none of that.
Pollo
We're like,
Tropical.
Pollo Tropical is the way to go.
Can't go wrong, except for the rice. Don't eat rice. You know what I mean?
I bang that out. That whole rice. That what was it? Avocado choppy chop. Out of there.
It's a wrap. See, that's dope. That's funny.
Well, before the music, let's
what
talk
were you
about
doing?
what were you doing before the music, because not only were you working in a totally different field, but you also kind of were dabbling into a little bit of modeling and acting and things.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great question, Jay. Thank you for that. So the modeling was really cool. That happened for a little while. I was doing some runway and some print modeling too, but the runway was really where it was at. That was a lot of fun. I still got the moves, man. I could run up over there and do that shit right now. I'm not even kidding. I love that. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
You know, I wish we had it. If we had
A
a
way
camera,
for you to go.
I would straight up just tell you. You see that empty space?
You
Start
better
walking.
work.
If there was an audience, I would do it. But just for
Oh
the
man,
for the
she read my
TikTok,
mind.
nah, chill.
Straight up, read my mind. You better work.
Oh no,
Work it, Ace.
I'm picking the song
Work
too.
it,
Vince.
And
Vince the
no,
Prince.
that song ain't gonna ride anyway. So let's just start there.
It'd be one of your songs.
Yeah, or something else.
There you go.
Either
Yeah,
way.
facts. Yeah, we're gonna stop messing with you and your music, bro.
Nah, it's all good. But yeah, with that, I guess there was a crossover at some point from runway stuff to like extras in movies and TV shows. So I was an extra in that show Magic City, that movie Pain and Gain with The Rock and Mark Wahlberg. So there was just like some extra where I did some extra
Nicki Minaj
videos.
video?
Yeah, I was an extra in the Nicki Minaj video. That one I came out a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, that one was
That's
like
what's up.
a lot of airtime.
Fun scene too.
You should have been like, yo, I rap.
Honestly, G,
Let me
it's,
throw my shit.
Tight security.
yeah, it was,
Yeah,
it was a
I've been
little
on set. I
different.
know how it is.
It was a little different. Like, you couldn't get close to Nikki. She's off limits, right? Nikki's
Word.
not a thing, and not like anybody was really trying because she was kind of prickly, right? See, I'm being gentle. See what I did there? But Future, don't give a fuck. Future was really cool, man. I was standing. It was Benny Boom. It was me and Future, and then we had the screen right here because we were doing the playback of the shot.
Yeah.
And we were watching the playback. It was the coolest fucking thing. They were normal, nothing nothing crazy, as far as their attitudes changing because they're famous.
Word.
They were super cool. It was a really, really great experience. So, some of the things outside of rap maybe that have carried over into this. That's one of the moments. I had a kiss scene one time with like a reggaeton artist. He has like a love song, a romantic song, and they casted me to do like this kissing scene. Yeah, it was like a makeout
With
scene.
the
It was really
reggaeton
nice.
artist?
With a guy or with somebody else?
Chill out. See, flag on the play. Flags.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I just
Multiple
want to
laundry
know
on the
where the
field.
story's going.
So, it was just about what kind of extra work I did. That was also one of them.
Word. So you're not limited to anything. You definitely get down on whatever scenes whatever opportunities you have.
Which is a great segue into my music. Of 51 songs recorded, they're a variety of sound, mostly hip hop and hard rap. But there's a lot of fun shit and different things. I'm creative, but I'm also not scared to test boundaries of new sounds.
Well, that's what I was going to say, too. As far as what genre would you categorize your music, or what label somebody would be able to place on you?
This is hip hop. Fuck out of here. This is hip hop. All day, hard body. This is rap shit, But at the same time, within every song, there's going to be some songs that'll go from hardcore gangster rap to maybe like sports rap, or something for the ladies, or something that'll make you get up and go fucking work out. And then there's other things that make you want to go to the club and pop bottles and put on your best fucking outfit and stunt.
So very eclectic and very different types of genres.
Absolutely. And ladies, I got some stuff that'll make you cream también.
Dale con dale.
Ten cuidado.
Y en español también.
Peligroso.
Cocinando.
Cocinando.
So now, since you've been doing the music thing, you've dabbled in film. You've been on set various times. Are you looking to create videos, be in the production side of your own music and your own work?
Yeah, one of the songs that was like the original, there's like an original 3 or 4 songs that I made right when this whole thing happened. We were playing them in the car, and one of them is Game 101. That's absolutely a song that I'm going to make a music video to. But to answer your question, I'm going to be a part of every music video creatively.
Good.
Yeah, so that's a huge part of me making a project. Is I need to be involved, not just because I want to be, but because I have something to offer in that space.
Good.
I can, make a quality piece of work on film. So let's get the camera, let's get the drones, and let's find a dope spot in Miami or maybe LA, Long Beach. I'm cool, whichever one. And let's shoot some videos. I'm going to make a video for Game 101.
Word. And when what's your, of all the tracks that is Game 101 part of the 25 songs?
No. Game 101 makes the cut.
Why you talking a song that's not on that project, bro?
You gotta be looking out for all the shit I got. I got all kind of shit going
Can't
on.
just
Pops.
give you everything all at once,
Saying.
Hold on.
No, but I think
this one right now, you get the other ones a little bit later.
Yo, if you're gonna drop videos to Game 101, we heard it on the way over here. It's pretty dope. I mean, you should consider dropping, utilizing that same talent and whatever you've learned from being on set to create, you know, in the future for your next project, if you're going to release the 20 days of winter. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, you know.
Winter is coming.
Hey.
I like that one better.
Which one?
Winter is
Which one?
coming.
Winter is coming.
She hit me with that
Yeah,
Game
but
of
you know
Thrones
what?
shit. Yo,
You
Dre,
gotta-
bunks me.
But you
I
gotta
see
dress
you.
up like Game of Thrones, though.
Bro,
Yeah,
I watched
it's that
House of
GOT.
Dragon last night. Did you guys see it already? You guys
No.
are slacking.
Not
You talking
yet, but
about
I-
dressing up Game of Thrones. I'm on my Game of Thrones hard body.
Yo, hard body, I'm there. It's a wrap, man. I think of Game of Thrones, and I'm disheartened
Nah,
by
I'ma
that
hook you up.
last season. Yo.
I'm gonna hook you up. You ready?
Exclusives.
House of Dragon just came out. It's all the Targaryens when they were gangster, all the fucking dragons, right?
I'm saying, yeah.
Shit
but
is looking raw. But hold on, I got
hope
one
so.
more for you.
I just hope so.
They're making a show about Jon Snow, and it's based around him. That is a thing. It's confirmed. It's not a theory, and it's Kit Harington, the whole thing. So
I mean, we could
Some-
call it could be Jon Snow. It could be the Black Knight. He's playing the same character. You know what I'm saying?
it's not the same character.
But
Hold
I know.
on. Nah.
But it's way too close for way too close for comfort. Way too close for comfort. Let's
I
be
thought
real.
the Black
Come
Knight
on.
wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie to you because they're gonna mix Blade with Black Knight.
I'm saying. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. No, we definitely got to check that out. But yeah, bro, winter is coming. That would be a dope segue.
That's gonna be the
That'd
project
be a follow up. That
that
would be a follow up.
Is not in production stage yet. That would
you
be
already- You're
pre-production.
Jay's like, you're welcome. Make sure you get my name right in the credits. But see, that's something you should consider. Being
Lightning
that you've
bolts.
been in the video world. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That you should utilize that experience and just add that much more production to your product.
Absolutely, I will. Creatively, I'm going to be involved in everything I can.
More.
And
More is the key word for
creatively,
today.
I'm going to be involved more. And yeah, it's something that I, not because I just want to do it, but because I know I have something to offer in that space. I would know exactly where I want the video to go, creatively, have ideas for costume design. Like, you know, I'm ready to jump in on that.
Well, just today we had a moment at the studio when everything just kind of dawned on all of us. I don't know if you want to touch base on that now that you bring that up.
It was cool as fuck, man.
All right.
It
Where
was
we
cool
at?
as
What's
fuck.
the name of the
So-
studio?
so
You want to shout them
Dre,
out?
thank you for bringing that up.
For sure, we want to shout them out. Go ahead and shout them
Yeah,
out.
Camp David Studios, low-key engineer of the Forever. And, you know, we cooked something up today. We had a 4-hour session. So I linked up with Dre, and I was like, Dre, I'm hitting the studio. Come through. You know, so next thing we knew, it was us three in the studio for a 4-hour sesh. Today wasn't so much recording new music. It was more about trimming the fat for the
Tweaking.
album,
Word.
making tweaks and tunes.
Trim the fat, tweak and tune.
Yeah, there. See, that was dope. The 3
There you
T's,
go,
baby.
the 3 T's.
You're welcome. So, you know, that's what we were doing today. And then specifically what happened is there was one part where Dre creatively had an idea, and she was like, yo, Ace, I got something that I want to say. What do you think? What about this? And I was like, yeah, I agree with you. And all the while, her and I were talking about what she thought and how I was thinking that same thing. Low key, the engineer, he was already fixing it. He was already
Like that specific spot.
what's up. That's good.
Yeah.
like that exact space that we were talking about. He was already in there cooking up the right way.
And when
to
we
make
heard
work.
it was amazing. So
Fire.
it just goes to show that, you know, there's synchronicities when you put the proper
Synchronicities,
intentions.
motherfucker.
Synchronicity. That's the word for the day.
Let's
Thanks
go,
a lot.
Dre.
You know, that's the
That's
kind
what's
of
up.
shit we do.
That's what's up.
Run me that synchronicity, maybe.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We have I mean, when you have that kind of energy in the room, it just has to evolve into something. It's got to blossom. You
Well,
know
it
what I'm
has.
saying?
Everything we've done from the beginning has been very organic. I mean, we sat down at dinner just to talk about, you know, our ideas, and the waiter there, you know, picked up on our conversation and offered his services, and from that, it's just been one thing after the other that's just been growing.
That's what's up. That's good. It's really good. That's impressive.
It's cool to be a part of, man.
Likewise.
Fuck with you, Dre.
I was going to say, too, it's not just the 305 anymore, because you've been doing your thing. You've been traveling to Texas. You've been traveling to California. So what are you doing out there?
So, you know, and to that point, Dre, you're absolutely right. There's a lot of different flavors in the music, and that also comes because of different experiences of living in different parts of the United States, right? So I have like some Houston Southern twang shit too that there's some people in the South that might like.
I had to call Beyonce on a track.
Say less. You know, I got you, B. I come with the bars. No disrespect, Jay. Let's make this money.
It's just business, right?
Let's do it.
So, yeah. You know, I lost track of thought where we were.
Traveling, Texas.
Thank you so much. We're back. Being in Texas.
We're back.
And we're back. So being in Texas, I wrote some shit over there. So some, you know, stuff that sounded with that twang. But right now I'm living in L.A., Long Beach, actually. I'm in Long Beach. And, you know, before the pandemic, I was working in a completely different field that most people wouldn't even think about. I was in the laboratory working fuel inspection for petroleum products like gasoline, diesel fuel, jet fuel, 6 oil, you know.
Hold on. So you're testing fuels?
I was. I did that for 8 years.
That sounds like something you would do in a video.
I could.
I have this new video
100%
idea.
could do that. Yeah, it's a part of who I am. I grew up, you know, a lot of that was my maturation as a man happened in that 8-year span. You know, bars. And so, you know, after the pandemic happened, I had to get back in the corporate world, you know, get a job, like most of us had to do.
So aside from the 9 to 5, what other things in this entertainment industry have you been focused on or been able to do because of the progress you've made?
I don't produce, but I rap, I write specifically, and you know, I've dabbled with some voiceovers. Actually, that's a new project of mine. I'm trying to build a studio where I'm at and have just more music access and give myself more reasons to jump into that space because I like being there. So that's one of those things, and I got the dope ass mic, like the Shure mic, the SM7B.
Nice.
So, and I'm not acting like I know what the fuck I'm talking about because I don't. But I just know that shit's supposed to be good.
It's fire.
It's fire.
Yeah.
It does. It's a good mic. It catches. Do you have the eye?
I do. Actually,
Forget about it. It's a
It's
wrap.
like this. It's got a blue and it's a
Yeah.
black around. Yeah,
The
yeah,
eye
I
is
got that joint.
insanely dope.
I was told it was necessary for what I'm trying to do.
Yes.
So, to your point, you know, that's part of the package, and that's something I'm dabbling in.
Mm-hmm.
And Spanish right now. Spanish is something I was talking to Dre about. Yo puedo hablar en español un poquito. Cuando háblame un poco lento,
Mm-hmm.
yo puedo traducir en mi cabeza, en mi mente. Pero cuando tú háblame muy rápido, no tengo tiempo para traducir y no puedo tomar una conversación.
All right.
So, you know, I'm practicing. I've been in the game. I'm
Poquito a
trying.
poco.
And
So-
putting that in the music as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
yeah,
I-
that's
I
Writing
think
in
it's
Spanish,
tough.
which is real
Which,
cool.
to that point, I'm actually a better writer at Spanish than I am speaker, because they always taught us in school how to read it and write it. Like, I'm nice with that, honestly.
Mhm.
So
It's
writing
just-
it for raps it's not as hard as transition as I thought it was going to be.
Got it. Are you putting out music in Spanish though?
I'm going to say about 4 or 5 songs that Spanish parts come out in it. I recently recorded a verse where about 80% of the verse was in Spanish. I wrote it in Spanish. I have songs where all the verses are in English, but the whole hook is in Spanish. So yeah, the hook is in Spanish, and then the verses are in English. So I'm having fun with it. I'm trying to. It's become something that makes the creative process more fun.
Got it.
I got more to work with.
That's what's up. Absolutely. Shoot, especially you can flip it both languages. It's a different world when you're able to do that.
Exactly, and there's a whole other listening space that I could enter into now that I wasn't able to before.
My bad.
And we're back.
And we're back. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
The hook.
That was good.
Right? Oh shit! It's the beginning of the band.
boy.
But do you freestyle?
boy.
Do you
Dylan,
rap?
Dylan.
So do you rap? You want to drop? You got a quick 8 bars for us
Nah, I don't got no
In
quick
Spanish?
bars off the top.
in Spanish?
I
Do you know
thought I just
Portuguese?
finished making a fool of myself trying to talk Spanish. So,
I'm just saying, you know,
nah, but
try
look,
a different language. Try Portuguese.
if we drop the beat, I will
Portuguese.
freestyle a little bit. You know, that's for round 2. When I circle back for the next interview, we're gonna run the freestyle. We're gonna have the beat drop.
¿Qué locura es esa, loco?
No entiendo,
¿Cómo
pavo.
así?
¿Cómo así?
No Nintendo?
No Nintendo, buddy.
Nintendo.
No Nintendo.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's good, man. And so while you're here in Miami, you're working with, you said, Loki.
Low key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other Miami producers that you've worked with?
He's actually the engineer. He's the one that you know puts the magic spin on it.
Real
right?
magic.
Yeah, he puts the real magic on it. But the producers, you know, most of the producers, believe it or not, that I've worked with, I don't even know. I haven't even met. I get a lot of my beats online.
Okay.
Yeah, I get a lot of my beats online. And I just, you know, part of the process, Dre and I were talking earlier today, she's like, you like all the processes. And I started thinking about that since she said that. There we go. And, you know, one of the processes is, I call it beat shopping. You know, so I like going on the internet and looking for new beats. I appreciate that part of the process. Some people don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm buying. Check this out. Listen to this new beat I just got. So, you know, there's a lot of layers to making music and doing songs. To do it consistently, I think you have to like the other parts that people don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them that I enjoy doing. You know, that's pretty fucking cool. I've developed a pretty substantial beat library. To which point, like, if I meet any kind of artist, I feel like I have something that, you know, we could work on together.
Okay.
I enjoy that process of looking for beats, going online and beat shopping, I call it, and, you know, looking for some new joints to add them to the library.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I think being consistent with making music, you have to like those other different processes
Of course.
that maybe most people don't know about or haven't even heard of.
I mean, most people don't even realize the amount of effort it takes to get into the studio, record, spend X amount of time. Then after that, it's not done. You gotta mix it down. Then once you've mixed it down, you figure out that you have to mix it down again.
Well,
then you master
you
it,
realize
and so on and
that
so forth.
after that first cut, you're not going to mix it down yet, because when you listen to it back without having to be on the clock of studio time, you start to realize, oh, I need to change this, or oh, I should have
I don't
done
like
that
that.
part different. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, and what I do is I start to write down and like actually keep track of the changes I want to make. So then we could have a day like today for that 4-hour studio session where I could come in and be like, yo, let's change this at 1:37 to this, you know, and like all of those changes, I tried to do as many as we could in a 1-session space, because now I'm going to go mix it, is my point. Those are ready to be mixed now after those little tweaks, because you hear it. I hear it at least.
Yeah, you're not going to get a perfect record the first time you record it, and that's it. I mean, for the most part.
If you did, you're nasty as fuck, and I commend you, and I'm not saying it's
and
impossible.
where you at?
Come fuck with me. Let's do some stuff.
Yeah, and then you hear crazy stories from already established artists that are able to do those things. You know what I mean? Like Snoop, he goes in the studio, one shot, boom, he's done, he's out.
Snoop DeVilly, what up though? Link up. Vince the Prince.
Vince the Prince. So what else?
Bring
is
Martha.
going
I'll
on?
hang out with Martha.
With Martha.
Martha.
Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
Hell yeah, bring her, the convict and the rapper.
Which makes for great TV. I heard that show got great ratings.
Oh yeah, everything.
Yeah, I
Come
heard
on,
it got
man.
great
Martha
ratings.
Stewart.
They're
Anything with
awesome.
Martha Stewart
together, they're even better.
And Snoop together, it's a wrap. Anything with any of those two together is a wrap. It's gonna be great. You already know it.
They probably smoked before the show.
Bro, could you imagine smoking with Martha Stewart?
They probably goes. Snoop
Bruh.
probably
They
comes
are
through.
Be
resilient.
like, what is your
Yeah.
favorite grub? Make me something. Let's go.
Must be all that weed they smoking.
Martha Stewart was like, Snoop, you know I want to hit that now. Pass that my way, young man.
You know, Snoop, it's been this long that you've been camping. Oh no. So
That's pretty good.
So what do you think of how long you been in LA?
It's gonna be 3 years in January. So what are we in August now? Yeah. So about 2.5 years.
So what would
I've
you
been
say
there.
is the biggest difference between the music scene in LA and the music scene in Miami?
The open mic performance scene is more broad and wide variety in Southern California, in Long Beach, than it is in Miami. There aren't too many or too much of a lane or avenue to perform in Miami, at least that last I checked. You know, we did our best. We did what we could. We honestly worked with what we got. But that would be the one thing. There's a lot more opportunity to hit the stage and perform in SoCal.
Okay. And that applies to all genres.
I'm really applying it to hip hop because that's my domain. I can't speak for the others, but I think that's fair to say. I think it would be fair to say. Why? Because most open mics allow, you know, anybody to come up there and do their kind of stuff.
That's what I'm saying,
It's
because
a
you
wide
figure
range.
California is such a medley of talent. You know what I'm saying? You get in
Facts.
there, you probably all you do is rap, but then you're gonna get on stage and someone wants to be able to play a violin.
There's a lot of different cultures there
Exactly.
too. That yeah.
It's a big mashup of all types of styles and cultures, and you never know what to expect. That's at least my perception. So anyone in SoCal, was good? Send me something.
Where was the last time
What up,
or in the
though?
place that you
LB.
performed at?
Actually, in March, there was a show in Downey. So I live in Long Beach, and there was a show in Downey, which is about 15, 20 minutes away. And it was cool. It was called Steal the Stage. So
That's a dope name.
yeah, it's dope as fuck, right? So I thought that was cool. And it was on, this is something I liked about it, what really got me to make the decision. The show was on 305 Day. So it was on March 5th this year. So I thought that was cool as fuck. I was like,
Amazing.
all right, I'm going.
It was calling
You know, yeah, it called
calling
to me. Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. It called to me. So anyway, once that happened, I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm going to come through. So it was they give you a 3-song set. And
Which that's dope too.
yeah, that was cool. You know, so I hit the stage, and honestly, I was really fucking proud of how I laid that shit down.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I went up there and put it down. That was my first time performing post-pandemic. So I was really proud of how it went and the crowd that turned out, because you're just never sure, you know? So that was the last performance I did, and I was really proud of it. My mom actually pulled up on me. Yeah, she flew from Miami to Southern California without me knowing. She came in a surprise. So that was cool. She saw me, you know, perform. I was like, oh shit. Like I got to show up now. You know, Mama Dukes
Shout
is in
out
the
to
building.
mom.
That's what's up.
What's
That's
up,
good.
Mama Dukes?
You gotta have family come out and support, bro. Especially Mom Dukes.
Well, that's so important. And honestly, Vince, the Prince's mom, is just, she goes hard for her kids, for her family.
That's what's
And
up.
she's always there as much as she possibly can. She knows all the lyrics. She's dancing. She's in the front of the
biggest
stage.
fan.
Yeah, she's definitely a great fan and a great supporter. So I think that's also helped carry you to where you are today.
100%. Thank you, Dre, for that. One time for the moms, one time for the support system of anybody that's following a creative path. Any of those people that are supporting them, that, you know, push them in any type of motivational way or positive support system, whatever form that is. Shout out to those people. They're super important. We need them. They help in a time where you're not so sure, and then you have someone that positively backs you. It could keep you going and you know, maybe be the reason why you continue to follow a creative path rather than do something else. So I'm with you, Dre. Shout out to moms for me, but for everybody else, whoever that, you know, positive backing person is, one time.
That's what's up. You need that. Regardless who you are, you need that kind of support somehow, some way, which is a beautiful thing. So she went all the way to California.
Yeah, man, she's 2 for 2. I performed at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas one year, and I didn't know that she was coming, and she just pulled up on me, G.
That's what's up.
Yeah, she just pulled up at the show, and fucking I hit the stage, and she was there, bro, just going in.
Shout out to your mom, so
Yeah,
that's dope. Super dope.
Yeah, one time for Mama Dukes. Let's go.
That's what's up.
Let's go.
So, so looking at the things you've done, the things you're doing, what are the things you're going to do that are coming up? What should we expect from Vince the Prince?
The music is going to be nonstop. That's just going to be something that I'm going to continue to hit you with music.
Mm-hmm.
It does a lot for me. It's therapeutic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning a lot, of discovering a lot about what my sound is. And I have a wide variety of ways to come at some motherfuckers on some rap shit.
Okay.
So anyway, to your question, that's going to continue. Yeah, I'm a fucking bring it.
What is it? I'm coming for you.
With a smoke this fire, pop your melon like papaya, fruit salad ass joker. Your girl, I'm a poker, no hold 'em. Just Yoko Ono on that beetle scrotum. Catch me rolling like a beetle bowling. I'm spitting balls of hot shit down your totem polling. Run your mouth, get your lips swollen. I own the South like a slave owner. I got the guts of a daylight chief. I got the guts of a daylight thief. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we got that right. We got that.
That's dope. That's good.
Cut that.
That last part. We cut that last. A punch. Let me punch you, bro. Let me punch.
Stand. It's not going nowhere. That's dope. Good stuff. So you do rap.
Yeah. Yeah. See, but that was organic, though. I like that one. I didn't plan that.
That's good.
Where can they find your music? Where can they find all your stuff?
Plugs, baby, plugs.
Plugs.
So any of the streaming platforms that we all know about, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon, Tidal, all of that. You search Vince the... Just kidding.
As soon as he hit Tidal. All right. So again, where could we find your music?
We could find any of the tracks so far that have been released for the 30 days of summer. Okay. They're going to be on all the major streaming platforms: Amazon, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, YouTube, Tidal, all of that, right? And search Vince the Prince. Now, I'm going to have to earn my spot, even though my shit is high and I got fucking bars. I don't have a fan base yet, so there's some other Vince the Princes. So when you go to search, look for the 30 Days of Summer logo image, and it's a cool-ass fucking smooth logo. It's got glasses. It's on the pool. That's the Vince the Prince you want to check out, and you see all the music up in there, man. Right now it's 7 songs into the 30 Days of Summer.
So for those that need a reference point, what's your Instagram so they could go ahead and check the album cover?
Oh, you already know. You can find me on IG. Yeah, write this down, ladies. Boppy Silky Smooth. Instagram, come and find me. I got the new joints.
Say it again.
Boppy Silky Smooth. Ahora sí.
En español, dile.
Ahora sí, Papi Silky Smooth. No sé esas palabras en español. ¿Cómo se dice Silky Smooth?
Así mismo.
Así mismo. Suavemente. Now we having fun.
That's bugged out. No, but so it's Papi Silky Smooth in IG.
On IG.
You rock on Twitter?
Nah, I'm not. I'm actually I have a Twitter, man. I gotta dig that up.
What about TikTok?
You know what? You see why she laughing when she said the question?
Is he doing dances?
Nah. But Dre was making a point that
what is wrong with you?
It's a huge audience on being on TikTok, and it's a great opportunity to
and there's a
jump
specific
in.
track that we're talking about because it's gonna make everybody dance. So.
Dre was at the session today and knows and saw all the music we covered, and she's like, "Yo, that one would be fire for a TikTok."
All right.
So we're thinking of maybe a reel. To your point earlier,
okay,
with that song on it.
Well, you know what I mean. As long as you push it out, you have our support. Everything you do, you always could count on 305 Radio.
Appreciate you guys. It's love.
You already know with all of the outlets. So good luck to everything you do. I wish you the best. I know you're gonna do the best that you can to knock everything out.
Cheers.
And especially in SoCal, boy. Let me tell you, for everyone that's gonna hear this in Southern California.
Southern California, yeah.
Listen to this podcast more often, damn it.
305 Radio.
305.
You know, the new joint, dropping real artists, quality music.
That's what's up.
We got to start somewhere. This is the beginning. Look
So,
out.
Where could everyone, because we're running out of time here, so I just want to make sure that we hit all points. Where can we find you? What can we look forward to? Best place to get to you.
I'm most active on Instagram, so I might look into a TikTok. I'm not making no promises, but I'm also on Facebook, and you know, for each of those, you just search Vince the Prince, and you're gonna see me. Facebook would be easier because you're gonna see the photo image, and on Instagram, it's gonna be the 30 Days of Summer image.
That's what's up. Yeah. You got to see that cover so you could go ahead and get it on Spotify.
Yeah, it's just fire.
Pause.
It's on my Spotify. That one's on my Spotify too.
All right, bet. We good.
Pause.
That's what's up.
A bit of pause, darling.
Consciousness. I love it.
Just a bit of pause.
That's what's up, man. So any shout outs you want to give out to anyone?
Yeah, you know, shout out to all the producers that, you know, beats that I'm using to make these fucking hits. Yeah, I got the beat library, but, you know, for a lot of those producers, I just want to give a big time shout out. It's a lot of inspiration came from the stuff that you put together. So